Wonder Woman is a character that has often struggled to elevate the quality of her media to the spectacular heights of her notoriety. Despite being a household name, Wonder Woman, prior to the New 52, has been plagued by failed movie attempts, an abysmal television pilot, and a painfully mediocre reboot. Fortunately though, for those interested in the character, or even those simply interested in a great comic, Brian Azzarello has descended from the heavens to provide us with a book so compelling and dramatic, it makes us completely forget about whatever this was. In the New 52, Azzarello completely reevaluates Wonder Woman's mythos down to the very circumstances of her birth, but Diana's origin is far from the only thing dramatically affected by his reimagining. As you progress through each issue, you'll be met with a wholly engrossing story that gives profound weight and meaning to aspects of Wonder Woman's world that were mere footnotes in the past. If you find yourself enjoying the soap opera of Greek mythology or even Game of Thrones, you'll feel right at home as Wonder Woman features an ensemble cast of duplicitous, power-hungry family members that hatch grandiose schemes and commit unspeakable acts of violence against one another. Although you'll find ample servings of malice and treachery, Azzarello has imbued the book with enough witty dialogue and heartfelt moments to keep things tonally diverse. The story begins when we learn that Zeus, king of Olympus, has decided long ago that the most important thing on his list of ways to use his divine powers is seducing women via shapeshifting. In fact, it seems to be so important that he keeps revisiting this part of the list over and over and over. This leaves Zeus with several illegitimate children, despite being married to, the queen of the gods, but for reasons unknown, Zeus mysteriously disappears, and his wife Hera, in the absence of Zeus, does what any jealous and vengeful queen would do. She tries to kill all of his bastard children, one by one. This is where we meet Zola, a charming country lass that is ruthlessly hunted by Hera because she had the misfortune of being impregnated by Zeus when he was under the guise of a truck driver, or a pool hustler, or maybe a dude in a band. It was one of those three. Without spoiling any major plot twists, Wonder Woman fights to protect Zola and her child, becoming entangled in the web of this divine family's bickering and scheming. The story takes monumental twists and turns, often living up to the grandeur of Greek myths, while never managing to lose its central focus, that being Wonder Woman's struggle to protect an innocent child. As each new development raises the stakes and situations begin to rapidly escalate, you'll find that Zola and her child help to keep the book genuinely grounded. Aside from Wonder Woman and Zola, you'll meet a large cast of characters with varying agendas. Some are motivated by loyalty, others by prophecy, and some simply appear to be having fun with the absurdity of it all. There are less than 20 issues so far, and you can get caught up in a day, so there's no reason not to check this out. It's one of DC's finest books in the New 52, and it hasn't had a lackluster issue yet. Whether you've read it before or checked it out for the first time as a result of this video, let me know what you think of Wonder Woman's New 52 run. That just about does it for the first installment of Jump In. Let me know what you think of the show and what characters you'd like to see in the future. And finally, if you like this episode, make sure to check out episode 2, which is a double feature covering both the Justice League and Shazam. These books are a great place to start for anyone new to the DC universe. You can find new episodes of Jump In and other great series all on InjusticeSociety.com.